good, everybody? What's good? What's good? So, Jey Uso won the championship. Jey Uso won the championship. Like, let that marinate for a second. And this is the black room. For the ones that's new to my channel, this is where I go on a little soliloquy on a few topics, whatever. Not really a rant, I don't rant, but just to get stuff off my chest. I call it the black room. Not the black room, I'll call it, I don't know what I'm going to call it. But I'm trying to think of a name for it. I don't want to call it the black room. Sounds a little bit, you know. But anyways, man, is that, oh my lord, you kidding me? I already knew he was going to win. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to win. Whatever his name is, Gunther, Gunmar, whatever his name is. He had the belt for like a few solid months. You know what I'm saying? I think he held it until like last year. So he had to win, obviously. But again, that was just, I don't know, man. That Royal Rumble win, that Royal Rumble was weird. It really was. It was down to Cena and Jey. I mean, I would have been okay if it was Cena, you know, who was facing Gunther. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, there's really nothing nobody can do. He's champion, you know, I mean, let's see how long he can hold the belt now. Hopefully for like a full year, you know, until like 2026. You know, he has been, you know, not really complaining, but he's been whining about how he's on his last legs and he don't know how long he can wrestle and, you know, et cetera, and, you know, Triple H, you know, he's going to go right to the, you know, grain and, you know, grab these wrestlers who can't even cut a decent promo. You know, like, it's crazy. Not in a million years would Vince McMahon do something like this. Never. That's why I say y'all can make fun of Vince McMahon all y'all want to, talk about his personal life or what he's going through right now, but I'm not gonna call him that dude, but Vince McMahon knew how to get the best out of his stars. Triple H does not know what he's doing at all. He doesn't know what he's doing. And nothing against Jey, you know, but he was never a main eventer in the beginning. He wasn't. You know, obviously I know he didn't want to be a tag team. He didn't want to be known as a tag team for the rest of his career. I get it. You know, I mean, when they broke up the Hardy Boys, a lot of fans were pissed off because they wanted the Hardy Boys to stay intact forever. Obviously, Jeff Hardy went on to, you know, be a bigger star, while Matt Hardy was just Matt Hardy. You know, he never really amounted to anything, you know. And that's why I always compare Matt Hardy to Jey, you know. Like, even though Matt Hardy was he had the fan, he had the fans behind him, but he just wasn't championship material, you know. It was Jeff Hardy who had everybody with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see it, you could see the aura of him, you know. But I don't see that from Jey. I really don't. You know, he does the same repeated moves over and over and over. I mean, the stupid super kick, frog splash like that. I mean, there's like basic moves. You know, there's like one-on-one principle basic wrestling moves, you know. But I guess congratulations. Like I said, man, we'll see how long he can hold the title for. Hopefully, he can hold it all the way to next year's WrestleMania. I mean, that's if he lasts this long, you know. I mean, does he want to retire now? Does he feel like he has a few more years left in him now, or was that all for show? Or was that all because he just needed the champion? You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really care about, you know, defending it night in and night out. He just wanted that moment. You know what I'm saying? Which obviously Triple H granted him. You know, obviously, but Vince McMahon would never do this. Not in a million years. You know, Triple H, he's a people pleaser. You know, he goes out his way to please his stars, which Jey Uso is not even a star. But, you know, it is what it is, man. WrestleMania, I mean, it is what it is, man. I just hope Roman Reigns wins. That's all I care about right now. This WrestleMania has been trash. Like, so far it's been trash, but, you know, a lot of, you know, wrestling to go, I guess.